Well, this morning I was having a bit of a rootle through my studio, and also known as the Collector's Cave, and I came across something that I'd completely forgotten about. I'd purchased this box set in 2016. It was released in 2013. It had been on Amazon. It was still sealed up. It'd been on Amazon at a really good price, and I can't remember why it was. I'd ordered a package of CDs through Amazon as well previously, and this was an independent purchase of that first one. And when it arrived, I'd got stung for custom charges. For some reason, or it had come from the United States anyway. I had to pay an additional amount on that, so that was a bit annoying. But anyway, having said that, Sly Stone passed away in the last day or so. So I dragged out a video that I'd made about a box set I have of his live recordings. I think is it the LA Forum? I'm not quite sure now. Anyway, but it's on. I put it up yesterday, and I'd made that video about a year ago, and then I started thinking about other things that I had. Then I came across this, and it's this box set. There we go. Sly and the Family Stone. Higher. It is a gorgeous box set. This haven't had time yet to listen to it because I only picked it out just. That's the back cover, and it's the hype sticker on it. It says, "Let the music take you higher." 4 CDs of classic and rare Sly and the Family Stone, 17 previously unreleased tracks, mono, live outtakes, instrumentals and more. A 104-page book of incredible and rare photography and memorabilia, extensive essay, track by track notes and timeline. Now it opens out like this. Now I've got to be a bit careful because I noticed somewhere or other, whether it was before I bought it, a couple of tiny dinks on that. It opens out like this, and the CDs are housed in these slip things. They'll have to come out of there so that they don't get marked or anything. And inside is a book, a very thick glossy book, which I'll come back to that in a moment. This was the piece that's on the back, telling you all the tracks. Now I'm not going to run through all these tracks because it would be boring. It would take me ages to do anyway. 77's 4 CD overview and rarities box set. 17 previously unreleased tracks, includes mono and single mixes, live recordings, studio outtakes, rare instrumentals and more. Deluxe 10 by 10 packaging. So that's slightly smaller than an LP size, isn't it? Then it goes on about the 104-page book with extensive liner notes, track-by-track annotations, and timeline of Sly's life and career. Stunning, rare and unseen photographs, posters, pictures, sleeves, single labels, ticket stubs, recordings, documents, vintage advertisements and other memorabilia. All through the brilliant highs and the murky lows of the late 60s and early 70s, Sly and the Family Stone had the globe dancing to the music. The creativity of the mixed race, mixed gender and mixed genre band shines in this new... I keep going on about how many tracks are on it. This incredible collection showcases the classic hits, not just in stereo format, but in the good old mono mixes, and which went missing long ago with the transistor radio, and in unheard early versions and concert performances. Also included are gems from Sly Stewart's pre-Family Stone period, studio outtakes and potent instrumentals from this archetypal of jam bands. More music than you knew was there, all remastered to hit the pinnacle of sound. This powerful music is accompanied by a stunningly colourful and evocatively detailed book of rare photographs, posters, picture sleeves, recordings, documents, vintage ads and other memorabilia, along with extensive liner notes, track-by-track annotations and a detailed timeline of Sly and the Family's life and career. The legacy of Sly and the Family Stone persists through 4 decades of movie and TV soundtracks, commercials, radio playlists and parties worldwide, and has influenced countless makers of rock, funk, jazz and hip-hop. Here's a chance to take it higher. Now it says here, original recordings produced by Sly Stone. Produced for Legacy Recordings by Bob Irwin. You'll know this name, a lot of you will. Mastered by Vic Anasini at Battery Studios, New York. And it gives a link there to Sly Stone's website, or whoever was running it for him. Anyway, I'm going to have to find a container to put this in so it doesn't get knocked anymore. Now I will take this out and show you. This was pretty difficult getting in and out, I'll tell you. Smashing photograph, and the back one as well, which is the same as is in there. This is a taste of things that are in. Tons and tons of photographs. That's a classic shot of him. It just goes on and on and on. I don't know who had the rights to all the photographs, but some amazing stuff in here. If you like his music, there we go, you will certainly love this. And I'm going to tell you now how much I paid for it. It was through a market seller that had various copies of it, all brand new, obviously, as the seal was still on it. And I bought it for £22.99. I looked back on Amazon, see how much I'd paid, and I thought, £22.99, that's amazing. I would have guessed that when this came out, because it'd been out a couple of years beforehand, it would have been in the region of probably about 40, maybe 40 to 45 pounds. I know presently there are copies on eBay, and that always goes up in price, doesn't it, when somebody passed away, some famous musician and whatnot. And there's one around about £78, one about £90. I think there's one about £120. You know, it starts getting silly money, but this always happens, doesn't it? But if you can find a reasonably priced copy of this, and you're a fan of Sly's, then you will just love this. I've obviously not had chance to play the music from it yet, but there's a lot of love and care gone into this box set, and I'm sure it would be a prized possession to a lot of people. Anyway, I'm sure it certainly will be with me, and I won't be letting it go. I couldn't begin to think how many copies of this were pressed up originally, but there's no sort of limited edition number on it anyway. Well, there you are. Let me know if there's a copy of this in your collection. What's your favourite Sly and the Family Stone hits? And if you've enjoyed this video, please tick a like, and if you've not subscribed, please subscribe now, and then you won't miss any of all these odds and ends that I drag out to show you. Bye for now.